we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least pick up some positive yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. On third down, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And the attempt is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head for a kicker.
The Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Heading left after the handoff. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Fighting him off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here.
Easy. Over.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, no surprise from an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to advance on the play.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Loses 3. 3rd down coming up.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Louisville.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Cardinals are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They go with a direct snap. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
He's tackled at the 27. Now a 4th down.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 50. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
And the Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Tackle on the play at the 17-yard line. 2nd down.
The Cardinals are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. 4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. The 50, across the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He finds his man. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep his drive moving.
He's brought down out at the 46. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The game makes it second and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Now the try for 2. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Here's a carry for the fullback. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They feed the fullback this time. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Louisville.
Empty set now, 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Cardinals will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? Touchdown, Florida. He will score. Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
Louisville 26, Florida 14.
Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Louisville offense will take over first and 10.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first down and still going. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down coming up after that running play. Pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Cardinals will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The receiver makes the grab. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Cardinals have first and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense in a split backfield now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Quarterback drops back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Cardinals are in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march moves on. He'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go.
Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense cannot be stopped. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
33, Florida 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Gators will take over first and 10.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
That's a design quarterback keeper. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter play. The score, 33, Florida 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Cardinals will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
And the back now goes in motion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
At the 42-yard line. Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now, to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
In the clear at the 25. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Cardinals looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Louisville. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Second down after that previous play. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Running play called on 3rd and short. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Throws a stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Brings up 2nd down.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.